ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The National High School Track and Field Championships coming to a close on Saturday with relay action. For more on that, here's Julian Gibson.
4x4 for under 15 girls. Queens College dominating.
And I had to separate myself from the other teams and pass it on to my next teammates.
I tried to keep the gap open. I think it went good.
Under 15 boys 4x4. Queens College showing why they are dominating force in high school track and field. Their under 15 boys would win.
I got good. I just tried to take it over from the start, give my team the lead, so that we could be in front for the final legs.
I know once my partner take it out early, we're going to have the lead and bring it home.
Under 17 girls, Jade and Olsen crew, sack, simply dominating after the second leg.
I was a little tired, but then I had to do it for my teammates.
I just knew I had to get out the first 100 and maintain my stride.
I just knew I had to get the baton to Megan. We just had to maintain our lead and bring it home for the win.
Under 17 boys 4x4. How about the Tabernacle Baptist Academy? Falcons flying high.
The first leg went very well for me because I wait for all the opponents to take out all their energy, and times I hit the 150, that's when I used my energy and win the race.
I went out, ran, do what I was supposed to do.
I paced myself as much as I could, and then when I reached the 200, that's when I started to go.
Under 20 girls 4x4, sack. Girls won in a time of 3.56.89 seconds.
My leg was hard, but I opened and I closed. I knew what I had to do.
All I had to do was just get out strong and come home strong.
Under 20 4x4. This championship trophy not staying here in Nassau, but headed to Freeport. Thanks to Bishop Michael Eldon, they won in a time of 3.26 seconds.
I tried to go the whole of the lead for them.
I think my second leg went well. I went around the first curve well, eased up on the back stretch, and then was able to kick the last 150 meters like I wanted to.
I know my ankle leg relied on me to give him a comfortable lead. So when I saw that our competitors giving their best, I left it all on the chalk.
Went out there and we did our best. We know our strategy. And first off, we got to thank God for giving us the glory.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Julian Gibson.
Winning the overall title at the High School Track Nationals was the Big Red Machine of Sac, and they accumulated 935.5 points to beat out private school rival Queens College. They tallied 810.5 for second. Tabernacle rounding out the top three with 615.5. Over the 3 days, 7 athletes met Carifta qualifying standards, while 12 meet records were broken. A big downfall, though, was crowd support, and that needs to be fixed for the upcoming Carifta Games.
The athletes are preparing themselves. Our LOC is underway. Our preparations are going well. And so now all we need is the Bahamian people to come out and support this effort, because as you can see, it's very inspirational for the kids. They're looking forward to competing at Carifta at home.
While Carifta Track will take place at home, Carifta Swimming is set for Jamaica. Head coach Trevano McPhee hard at work getting our swimmers ready for competition.
Boys, which brings a lot of leadership, a lot of experience, which can hopefully trickle down to our junior 11 and 12 age groups. We have about 3 or 4 first-timers, so we look for the senior boys to really step in and get them that guidance that they need throughout the meet.
Do you think the Bahamas can successfully defend their title?
Definitely, we're going there without on our mind. The kids look ready. This is not a new team to say. They have swum together. There's a lot of chemistry there, and we go down there looking to try to bring the championship home again.
Carifta Water Polo will also take place in Jamaica, and expectations are high for Team Bahamas.
We go into Kingston with 3 water polo teams, and I'm very proud of the work Coach Lottie and Coach Illing are doing with the water polo, and Coach Clell, because they've put a lot of hard work in developing this team. I can tell you, when we first started water polo in 2003, and we were getting beat like 30-1, 30-2, and to come this far to actually be dominating at Carifta is an outstanding accomplishment for the water polo team.
From the college hardwood, the field of 68 for the NCAA men's basketball tournament was revealed yesterday. 3 Bahamians will be taking part. DeAndre Ayton and the Arizona Wildcats received the Pac-12's automatic bid. They are seeded 4th in the South region and will play Buffalo and Idaho on Thursday. Nathan Bain and Stephen F. Austin also getting an automatic bid as the Southland Conference champions. They are seeded 14th in the East and play Texas Tech in Dallas on Thursday. Lou Rawls, Tum Tum Nairn, and Michigan State, they received an at-large bid. They are seeded 3rd in the Midwest and open against Bucknell on Friday in Detroit. On to some baseball news now. Lucius Fox, the second Bahamian to be called up for spring training duties. Champ Short was the first called up by the New York Mets. Now Fox has been called up by the Tampa Bay Rays. He saw action on Friday against the Minnesota Twins, coming on in the bottom of the 5th inning as a pinch runner. He would come around to score, finishing the game 0 for 2 with a run scored. Ted Miller was returned unopposed as president of the Bahamas Softball Federation after the elections were held on Saturday. First vice president is Jennifer Isaacs-Dotson. Henry Dean is the second VP. Helena Cooper, third VP. Paula Johnson, the fourth VP. And Tora Sweeting is the fifth VP. Jeffrey Henfield will serve as the treasurer. He's assisted by Johnny Butler. Arthur Johnson, the secretary general. His assistant will be Erica Aubrey.
The bottom line of softball is the development of it. The youth, the young kids getting more enthusiastic and more involved is the backbone, and all the family islands. I want all the family islands back up and running. We're going to double down on making sure that places like Long Island, Exuma, because we still got looking for Bimini and Inagua to be back in the fold.
Police Month continuing over the weekend with a softball jamboree at the Blue Hill Sporting Complex. When all the smoke had cleared, it was the team from headquarters emerging as champions.
Today was a very, very good day, sponsored by the Commissioner of Police. You know, we just want to say thank you, Commish, for allowing the officers to have a way to de-stress. You know, every day we see officers out there fighting crime with no outlet to de-stress. So today was a very good day, man, and I just want to say hats off to my Transformer team from headquarters, because we pulled it out against Crime Family, who beat us during the regular tournament, but we beat them when it counted.
On Saturday, it wasn't all about the action on the field. Wanita Colebrook was honored by the force with the softball jamboree being named after her.
From the inception, I was one of the first persons to form this government slow pitch, along with several of the other officers like the late Acre Clark, Michael Ellis, we have Tora Sweeting, Burkett Dossers, and many more, and we started on the Ford Charlotte. I retired some years ago, and I gave it on to the younger players in this league. But it's an honor to be chosen as the honoree of this Police Month for the softball tournament today.
Police Commissioner Anthony Ferguson also out to show his support. He was there with a couple of other officers, and he even got to throw out the ceremonial first pitch.
When I came in this afternoon, the amount of persons that were moving in and out and the excitement between officers of various divisions, that camaraderie, what I saw, made me feel extremely good. I'm excited. All of the officers are excited. The reviews that I got from the officers, the reviews that I got from members of the public, it really makes this Royal Bahamas Police Force feel great. This allows officers to come together. Despite all of the work that they do, officers were meeting persons intimately for the first time. And it really gives a sense of really what it is to bring people together.
The Long Islanders Association will host the Captain's Change-Up fundraising regatta this weekend in Montague Bay, and the general public is asked to come out and support.
The Long Island Regatta last year cost us in excess of $180,000. It's a lot of money to come up with and find, especially government support is very minimal compared to some of the other islands. ratio-wise, you know, last year they gave us 50. So we really have to come up with an extra $130,000 in sponsorship in order to pull off a successful regatta in June.
Before the Long Island Regatta in June will be the National Family Island Regatta next month in Georgetown, Exuma, and it's there where the WDK will look to take care of some unfinished business.
We still have a little threat that normally is not at these regattas. You know, hitting right is sometimes our cooler, but don't worry, we get, you hear it from me first, we get something for them for Georgetown and Long Island. This isn't going to be like how it was in Georgetown last year. We got some more horsepower that is in the factory getting built right now for Georgetown, you know. So tell them, don't come thinking, there's going to be no run over.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.